Contrary to popular opinion, the history of the United States did not begin with the arrival of European conquerors. Rather, it had its roots in the interplay of three distinct worlds: Europe, Africa, and the Americas, which were put on a collision course in the 15th century. It was a collision of cultures that would change history. And so, we start Unit 1 with an examination of each of these worlds and turn to seek a better understanding of the roots that would eventually become the United States and the broader Atlantic world. We begin with an examination of North and South America, where vibrant civilizations built vast empires and smaller tribal cultures were interwoven into complex patterns of cooperation and conflict that marked the passage of centuries. Europe in 1450 was a world in transition, internally shaken by war and disease, but increasingly driven outward by growing demand for goods from Asia. And our exploration ends on the continent of Africa, specifically along the Atlantic coast, where vast empires and regional city-states coexisted in an uneasy balance of conquest and trade. In the process of exploring these three worlds, you will examine one of the essential components of historical thinking: primary source analysis. Primary sources are documents, artifacts, or images from a particular time period that offer a first-hand account of the period being studied. Primary sources are the building blocks of history. However, they cannot always be accepted at face value. Analysis requires us to dig deeper, and we will use that kind of deep reading to see how America took shape in the cultural crossroads of the Atlantic. It is a fascinating story, so let's get started.